Okay, so today I will be talking about lab examinations of different biological materials. First off, I'll be talking about blood. So under blood, you get three different types: total blood analysis, biochemical blood analysis, bacteriological blood analysis. So under total blood analysis, you usually check for substances such as red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, hemoglobin, the color index, reticulocytes, neutrophils, eosinophils, and etc. So right here, I have a normal blood analysis. I hope you can see this. So over here you have the erythrocyte count, the HP, the color index, reticulocytes, and different types of cells. And you have the leukocyte count, and here you have a table that shows the WBC and the normal values for them, the different types of cells. Okay. And then now I'll be talking about the biochemical blood analysis. So under biochemical blood analysis, you can check for different substances such as blood electrolytes, total protein, C-reactive protein, creatinine, ALT, AST, glucose, bilirubin, and different other substances. Then you move on to a bacteriological blood analysis. So in bacteriological blood analysis, you can check for bacteria, yeast, and other microorganisms. So now moving on to urine. So under urine, you get the common urine test. So in the common urine test, you check for two different parameters: physical and chemical. So under physical, you check for different physical properties of the urine, such as color, density, smell, turbidity, pH. And under chemical, you check for different substances such as urea, glucose, protein, ketones, bilirubin, urobilinogen, blood, etc. So then moving on, there are other specific tests for urine that can be done, such as the dipstick test, urine sedimation test. And under urine sedimentation test, you get the Nichiparenko and the Addis-Kakowski test, and etc. So moving on to our third substance, which I'm going to check for sputum. So in the case of sputum, you can do a total sputum analysis, and when you check for total sputum analysis, you can check for different properties of sputum, such as the number of sputum that you have during the day, consistency, color, odor, character. And in character, you can be mucus, serous, mucoserous, mucopurulent, purulent, and then you have different admixtures, which can be particles of tumor, food particles, foreign bodies, admixtures of blood, and and you can also check for the body position and time of day for the expectoration of the sputum. So moving on, we're going to talk about stool now. So for stool, we do the coprological studies, and it can also two different parameters: micro and macro. For micro, you check for blood, ova of Hellman's, etc. And macro, you check for color, consistency, shape, odor. Different substances such as mucus or pus that can be present in the stool. And then we move on to the hemostasis system test. So in the case of the hemostasis system test, you have the different lab tests such as bleeding time, where you assess platelet function, prothrombin time, which is used to measure how long it takes for blood to clot, partial thromboplastin time, assay tests for coagulating factors, fibrin split products, fibrinogen, and the international normalized ratio. So there are many tests to check for different parameters. Thank you.